Donald Trump seems to suffer from chronic foot-in-mouth disease, especially with his appalling comments concerning women. Do you think his views are reflective of ignorance, misogyny, or is it clever political marketing?
Chris Hadfield, let's start with you, a North American at least. He could be your next-door neighbour president.
On some issues, Canada is further away from the United States than Australia is. And I think Donald Trump has succeeded wildly in what he's trying to do, as evidenced by the fact that you are asking me this question. We're in Australia. The American election isn't for a year and a half. None of us are voting in the American election, and he's not the person that's going to get elected. But we're talking about him here tonight, which makes no sense at all. Well, unless he's just trying to promote himself to become ever more famous and ever more well-known as a household name around the world. The
strangest thing, latest polls, he's 10 points ahead of the nearest Republican candidate.
It's just a popularity contest. Yeah. It has nothing to do with governance of the nation. They're so far away from the election that this is just, I mean, name the other candidates. I mean, and none of them are going to get elected either. It's only going to be one person.
He's 10 points behind. He's the next one.
So I just, to me, it's just theater. It's not lovely summer theater right now, and he's an immensely successful man, and he, you know, has a television show, and he's at the center of that. And to me, it's just an extension of that.
But he's a dropkick, Tony. I mean, his comments are totally offensive. You know, his comments about women, let alone the most recent one about menstruating. And I just think it's beyond the pale for any politician, regardless of their political hue.
We'll remind you of that when he comes here on a state visit.
I'm sure my colleagues will remind me tomorrow. You know, I think Chris is right. He's attracting attention for all the wrong reasons. But what has been good is that his Republican opponents, if you like, the Jeb Bushes, the Marco Rubios, the Ted Cruzes and the like, have criticised him very directly, and that a leading Conservative platform has banned him from turning up at a recent debate. And I think that's the right response, because someone like that doesn't really deserve
I'll just make the point again, he's 10 points ahead of the nearest other candidate.
And they haven't had one primary yet.
Hence my earlier point about popularity.